Why Sigma males will never go to singles events again. Imagine walking into a room filled with strangers, all trying to impress, mingle, and make small talk. Sounds like a nightmare for a Sigma male, right? But it's not just awkwardness that keeps them away. What if I told you that Sigma males have mastered something far beyond the realm of these events, and that's why they'll never go back? Stick around, because what you're about to learn might just change how you view social interactions forever. Welcome to today's video, where we're diving into the mind of the Sigma male and uncovering why they steer clear of singles events. Sigma males, those lone wolves who value independence and authenticity, have their own set of reasons for rejecting the typical social scene. Whether you're a Sigma yourself or just curious about their mindset, this video will break down the psychological and practical reasons behind their choice. By the end, you'll not only understand their decision, but also see why this path offers more fulfillment. Imagine a party scene, music, laughter, people mingling. Now, where do you think a Sigma male fits into this picture? In social settings, the Sigma male often takes a back seat, preferring to observe and listen rather than actively engage in superficial banter. It's not that they're antisocial or lack social skills. Rather, they value meaningful interactions over small talk. Picture a Sigma male at a party. He's not the life of the party, nor is he standing awkwardly in a corner. Instead, he's likely engaged in a thought-provoking conversation with one person, away from the crowd's hustle and bustle. Sigma males are often misunderstood as loners or introverts. However, their social behavior is more nuanced than these labels suggest. Sigma males are self-sufficient and comfortable in their own company, which can sometimes be mistaken for aloofness. But in reality, they're just selective with their energy. They prefer investing it in deep, one-on-one discussions that stimulate their intellect and curiosity. Now, don't get the wrong idea. Sigma males can be charming and charismatic when they want to be. They just choose not to engage in the typical social dance. They don't feel the need to impress others or seek external validation. Their confidence stems from their self-awareness and acceptance, not from the approval of others. In a world where social status often dictates one's worth, the Sigma male stands apart. He doesn't conform to societal expectations or norms. Instead, he carves his own path, guided by his values and interests. This independence and self-assuredness can be magnetic, drawing people towards them. But remember, they're not seeking attention. They're just being their authentic selves. So, imagine again that party scene we started with. The music is loud. Laughter fills the air. People are mingling. Amidst all this, the Sigma male stands out by not standing out. He's there, in his own space, engaged in a deep conversation, content with his presence. So, a crowded, noisy party? Not really a Sigma male's scene. Now, let's talk about singles events, speed dating, mixers, socials. You'd think these would be the perfect places for singles to mingle, right? But what about Sigma males? In the world of dating, singles events are often seen as the go-to solution for those looking for love. They're the perfect places for singles to mingle, meet new people, and potentially find their match. But when it comes to Sigma males, the story is a little different. Sigma males, as we've learned, are the lone wolves of the social hierarchy. They're independent, self-reliant, and they march to the beat of their own drum. They don't need the validation of others to feel fulfilled, and they certainly don't need a bustling social event to find a potential partner. Why is this, you may ask? Well, it's all about authenticity. Sigma males value genuine, deep connections. They aren't interested in the surface-level interactions that often dominate singles events. The small talk, the forced laughter, the rehearsed pickup lines. It's all a bit too superficial for their liking. Instead, Sigma males prefer to let connections form naturally, organically. They're more likely to strike up a conversation with a stranger at a bookstore or a coffee shop than they are to approach someone at a speed dating event. They value authenticity, and they're not afraid to wait for it. And then there's the noise, the crowds, the spotlight. All things that Sigma males tend to avoid. They're introverted by nature, and large social gatherings can be draining for them. They'd much rather spend their time in quieter, more intimate settings where they can truly get to know someone. Does this mean Sigma males are antisocial? Absolutely not. They just have a different approach to socializing, one that prioritizes quality over quantity, depth over breadth, authenticity over pretense. So, if you're a Sigma male and you're feeling pressured to attend singles events, remember this. It's okay to do things your own way. It's okay to prioritize deep, meaningful connections over fleeting, superficial ones. It's okay to be different. For Sigma males, singles events can feel like a marketplace of superficial interactions. It's just not their style. So if Sigma males aren't at singles events, how do they approach relationships? Well, let's dive into the unique approach of the Sigma male when it comes to relationships. It's quite a departure from the mainstream, but boy, is it interesting. Sigma males aren't the type to actively seek out a partner. They don't spend their evenings swiping right on dating apps or hanging out at bars hoping to catch someone's eye. They're not out there hunting. They're more like fishermen, patiently waiting for the right catch to swim by. Their approach to relationships is more organic. They prefer to let things unfold naturally rather than forcing a connection. For them, a relationship isn't a game with a set of rules to follow. It's a journey of discovery, a dance of two individuals learning about each other and growing together. They value meaningful connections over superficial ones. A Sigma male would rather spend an evening having a deep conversation with a like-minded individual than at a crowded party full of strangers. They seek partners who can challenge their intellect and share their passion for personal growth and independence. This doesn't mean they're loners or that they shun social interactions. They simply value their solitude and prefer to invest their time and energy in relationships that matter. They're not interested in playing the field or collecting notches on their bedpost. They seek depth, authenticity, and mutual respect in a relationship. They're also not afraid of being single. They don't see it as a sign of failure or a problem to be fixed. They're comfortable in their own skin and don't need a partner to validate their worth. Sigma males understand that a relationship is a partnership, not a dependency. They're looking for someone who can walk beside them, not someone to lead or follow. They value equality and mutual respect, and they're not afraid to show their vulnerability. In the end, it's not about finding the perfect partner, but about finding the right fit. A relationship that allows them to be true to themselves and respects their need for independence. For Sigma males, when it comes to relationships, it's all about quality, not quantity. So why have Sigma males sworn off singles events for good? Well, the reasons are as intriguing as the Sigma male personality itself. Unlike their alpha counterparts, who thrive in social gatherings, Sigma males are the lone wolves of the social spectrum. They value authenticity and deep connections over superficial interactions, which are often the norm at singles events. These events, typically designed to facilitate quick and casual encounters, are a far cry from the meaningful exchanges Sigma males crave. They prefer to connect on a deeper level, seeking understanding, shared interests, and intellectual stimulation. The superficial chit-chat and rehearsed pickup lines that dominate singles events are off-putting to the Sigma male, who seeks authenticity in every interaction. Moreover, Sigma males are introverted and self-reliant. They are comfortable in their own company and do not feel the need to seek validation from others. This independent streak means they are less likely to feel the pressure to attend social events to meet potential partners. They are content to let things happen naturally, in their own time, and on their own terms. Another key aspect is their disdain for societal norms. Sigma males don't play by the rules of the traditional dating game. They are not interested in the competitive aspect of these events, where individuals vie for attention. They prefer to forge their own path in their own unique way, sidestepping the conventional dating scene entirely. Sigma males also value their privacy and personal space. Singles events, with their prying questions and probing conversations, can feel invasive to the reserved Sigma male. They prefer to reveal themselves gradually, in a trusted and intimate setting, rather than in the high-pressure environment of a singles event. In a nutshell, Sigma males have redefined the rules of the dating game, choosing to opt out of the traditional singles events. They seek meaningful connections and authenticity, preferring to navigate the complex world of relationships in their own unique, independent, and introverted way. So, what does a Sigma male's lifestyle look like, if not filled with social events and parties? Imagine a lifestyle that's not centered around the hustle and bustle of social gatherings, but rather one that thrives on solitude and independent pursuits. This is the world of a Sigma male. Sigma males are the embodiment of self-sufficiency. They don't need the approval of a group to feel validated. Instead, they find satisfaction in their own achievements. They are the architects of their own lives, carefully constructing their existence piece by piece. Whether it's mastering a new skill, exploring a new hobby, or delving deeper into an existing passion, Sigma males are content in their self-driven pursuits. Their love for solitude is not a sign of loneliness, but rather a testament to their self-assuredness. They enjoy their own company and see solitude as an opportunity to reflect, recharge, and refocus. It's during these quiet moments that they often come up with their most profound ideas and solutions. Sigma males are not hermits, hiding away from the world. They simply choose to interact on their own terms. They value meaningful, one-on-one interactions over large, superficial gatherings. They're not antisocial, they're selectively social. They find fulfillment not in the number of friends they have, but in the depth of their relationships. They prefer quality over quantity, substance over surface-level interactions. Their lifestyle may seem unconventional to some, but to them, it's the only way to live. They are unapologetically themselves, marching to the beat of their own drum. They don't conform to societal norms just to fit in. They embrace their individuality and live life on their own terms. In a world that's constantly pushing us to be more social, to network more, to be more outgoing, Sigma males stand as a reminder that it's okay to be different. It's okay to enjoy solitude. It's okay to pursue your own interests. And most importantly, it's okay to be yourself. Sigma males may be lone wolves, but they are far from lonely. They find fulfillment in their own unique way. Being a Sigma male is not about shunning society, but about embracing one's unique identity. This statement captures the essence of the Sigma male persona. Sigma males are those who have recognized their individuality and have made peace with it. They aren't rebels without a cause. Rather, they are rebels with a cause, and that cause is to be true to who they are. When we talk about Sigma males, we often discuss their perceived aloofness or their preference for solitude, but it's essential to understand that these traits aren't born out of disdain for society or its norms. These characteristics are simply a result of their self-assuredness and comfort in their own skin. Sigma males do not feel the need to conform to societal norms or expectations, not because they reject them outright, but because they find their own path more fulfilling. Think of it as being the lone wolf in a world full of sheep. The lone wolf doesn't shun the flock because it despises it, but because it finds its own path more fulfilling. It doesn't need the validation of the flock to feel content. It finds contentment in its own journey. This is the Sigma male. He doesn't seek approval. He doesn't chase popularity. He simply lives his life in a way that is authentic to him. Sigma males are comfortable with who they are. They have a clear understanding of their strengths, their weaknesses, and their desires. They do not feel the need to put on a facade or to pretend to be someone they're not. They do not feel the need to fit into a mold that society has created. They are unapologetically themselves, and that's what makes them unique. Embracing the Sigma male identity is about accepting oneself wholeheartedly. It's about recognizing one's individuality and not being afraid to showcase it. It's about living life on one's own terms, without the fear of judgment or the desire for approval. Sigma males are a testament to the fact that it's okay to be different, to be true to oneself, and to live life on one's own terms. So remember, being a Sigma male isn't about being antisocial. It's about being pro-individuality. It's about being true to who you are and embracing that wholeheartedly. So, what can we learn from Sigma males? Well, the first thing is that individuality is key. Sigma males show us that it's entirely possible and even liberating to step away from societal expectations and carve out our own unique path. They're unapologetically themselves and they're comfortable in their own skin. They teach us that it's okay not to fit into predefined molds, and that's an empowering lesson for everyone, not just men. Secondly, Sigma males represent a different perspective on relationships. They don't chase after people or seek validation from others. Instead, they're content with their own company, and they only pursue relationships that bring them genuine happiness and satisfaction. This approach to relationships can be a refreshing change from the usual narrative of needing to find a partner to feel complete. Another important takeaway is their approach to life. Sigma males are self-sufficient, independent, and they prefer a low-key lifestyle. They don't need the spotlight to feel important or fulfilled. They find joy in solitude and are comfortable with their own thoughts and ideas. This mindset can be a breath of fresh air in today's extrovert-dominated society. Lastly, Sigma males redefine masculinity. They show us that masculinity isn't about being the loudest or the most dominant. It's not about fitting into a specific alpha or beta category. Instead, masculinity can be about being true to oneself, embracing individuality, and leading a life that aligns with one's values and beliefs. In a world that often equates masculinity with dominance and aggression, Sigma males present a different narrative. They show us that it's possible to be masculine without conforming to traditional stereotypes. They remind us that it's okay to be different, to be introverted, to enjoy solitude, and to walk our own path. Sigma males remind us that there's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to masculinity. Everyone has their own unique path, and that's something to be celebrated. So, there you have it, the enigma of Sigma males, decoded. We've journeyed through the intriguing world of Sigma males, a breed of men that defy societal norms and expectations. We've explored how their unique characteristics set them apart from the rest, particularly when it comes to social situations, like singles events. We've delved into the Sigma male's perspective on relationships, how they approach them differently, and why that often leads them to bypass traditional singles events. We discovered that these events, designed for social interaction and connection, often clash with the Sigma male's preference for solitude and independence. We've also delved into the Sigma male lifestyle, a life less ordinary, characterized by self-reliance, introspection, and a distinct nonconformity. It's a lifestyle that doesn't seek validation from others, but finds fulfillment in self-growth and personal development. We've looked at how embracing the Sigma male identity is not about fitting into a box, but about breaking free from societal pressures and expectations. It's about recognizing one's unique strengths and leveraging them in a world that often values conformity. And finally, we've considered a new perspective on masculinity, one that embraces diversity and challenges the traditional alpha and beta male archetypes. Sigma males offer a fresh, alternative view of what it means to be a man in the 21st century. But it's important to remember that these categories, alpha, beta, and sigma, are merely labels. They serve to help us understand different personality types and behaviors, but they don't define us. Each individual is unique, with their own strengths, weaknesses, and idiosyncrasies. So, whether you feel you resonate more with the alpha, the beta, or the sigma male, the key takeaway is this: be true to yourself. Embrace your individuality. And remember, it's not about fitting into society's expectations, but about paving your own path and living life on your own terms. Remember, whether you're an alpha, beta, or sigma, what matters most is being true to yourself. Now that's something to think about.